10 seconds remaining.
What's going on, guys? It's Danny here, and we're gonna do a high skill ranked game commentary. Alright, the first two picks in this game
Radiant team
are Pudge, Bane for the Radiant team, and Bounty Hunter Rubik for the Dire team. Those are, in general, very good heroes to first pick. The support heroes and heroes that are really hard to counter, heroes that are very versatile, that can play on many lanes. Very good heroes to pick first. So we got Wind Ranger, probably gonna be the offlaner. I'm not sure, offlaner or mid laner, we'll see. And then we've got Abaddon. Abaddon is pretty good against Bounty Hunter because he can dispel the track, and he's decent, and he's pretty good against Windrunner because he can dispel the Shackle. Shackle is a really long duration disable, and if you land it on two heroes in a team fight, it's remaining. Two heroes disabled for almost 4 seconds. It's pretty huge. There is the Phantom Lancer pick, very popular hero right now and very strong if it's a good PL game. This really does seem like a good PL game because Radiant so far, from the 4 heroes they picked, they don't deal very well with illusions. Tinker. And there is Tinker. There is a Tinker, another really popular, strong hero at the moment. He can deal with illusions, so he is decent against PL. When Tinker gets Aghanims, that laser hits multiple targets, and the missiles are four missiles, I believe, with Aghanims. So Tinker decent against illusion heroes. Alright, I think we got a pretty decent game over here. I think this is gonna be a nice one. Offlane Windrunner, yep, because the OD is going mid this game, for sure. Wraith King against offlane Windranger. Now, offlane Windranger is strong against Wraith King, so she's gonna need support. I'm trying to think here. The early game is a lot about the supports. The laning phase, the early game is a lot about supports doing the right thing. Supporting the right lanes at the right time. So, Bane is probably gonna be staying a lot with Wraith King to help against Windrunner. And especially a roaming Bounty Hunter. If Bounty Hunter decides to sit on bottom constantly, then this Wraith King can have a really hard lane. And Wraith King is very hard to play from behind, believe me, I've played Wraith King. The hero is very hard, very painful to play when you are behind. You need to get ahead, you need to have a nice lane. Wraith King is not a good hero if your lane is not good, because he's a weak laner. Heroes, safe lane heroes, carry heroes that can play from behind. Easily Juggernaut, even if you have the best, even if you don't have the best lane of your life. Spin and Omnislash still gonna deal a lot of damage. Let's see if Bounty Hunter manages to steal the rune here. Oh, he did, nice. But at the same time, Bane stole the rune. He slept Windrunner and stole the rune. Wow, okay, so Dire got 3 bounty runes, perfect for them. 3 bounty runes for Dire, 1 for Radiant. Well, that's very good start for OD. He's immediately buying a salve here. And there is the dust. They have dust. Oh, they can't find bounty. And now he hits the tree. Alright, dust is gonna expire. Oh man, bounty. Bounty has done so much already. Because meanwhile, while they were chasing the bounty, the lane pushed into the tower and creeps died to the tower. So now it's pushing really hard into Wind Ranger. So basically, they secured like at least level 2.5 for the Wind Ranger. Look at this, 2 ranged creeps. The neutrals are just spawning 1 minute into the game. This wave cannot be pulled at all. The only option here would be zone the Wind Ranger completely out of tower range. But on level 1 it's really hard. Really hard to do that. If they get a few levels, yes, but level 1 is hard because you may take tower damage, and on level 1 it hurts a lot. Alright, so just like I expected from the Radiant supports, Pudge gonna be, you know, chilling around the mid lane just to make sure it doesn't go too bad for Tinker. If Bounty decides to sit on mid and shut down the Tinker, Tinker will need help. And then the Bane is basically sitting at the bottom lane helping Wraith King. The poor Bane, I think, is gonna die. There is power shot on the Windrunner. Okay, one more hit. Alright, that was really close. Pudge wanted to steal the Bounty rune. Couldn't. He got lifted back. At the same time though, Abaddon is pretty strong against PL in lane, so both teams have an offlaner that's really strong against the safe laner. So this is more of like a standard, let's say, game. For nowadays it's probably not so standard. Nowadays it's what's standard a lot is this 2v2 or 3v3 mid lanes. But standard old Dota maybe, you know, where the safe laners get a lot of supporting. Because the previous game I tried to record before this one, I recorded one game, but it was pretty one-sided. It kinda ended minute 23, so it's not good enough. I don't want to upload it. I'm hoping for a not so one-sided game from this one, and I think this one's gonna be better. But in that previous game, basically for the first 12 minutes of the game, there was a 3v3 mid. Sometimes you see it in tournament games, professional players games. Just 3v3 mid, 2v2 mid. The support's just sitting and playing around the mid lane. That's crazy. In this game though, the safe laners need help because of their matchups. So Tinker and OD might for once in their life enjoy an actual 1v1 mid. How is the OD Tinker matchup? I think Tinker wins most of the matchups. Tinker is a hero that has pure damage nuke that at the same time makes the enemy hero miss. You can get a lot of farm out of that. Every time OD is about to deny a creep, you can secure the creep by lasering OD and he can't deny because he will miss, and you get farm. So far they are even. So far it's like 11 last hits for OD, 10 for Tinker. They are pretty even. Overall the matchup is probably even, with maybe slight advantage for Tinker, I would say. I think. My opinion. Kinda depends on the player too. In pub games, sometimes you can get, you know, one mid laner against like one very good mid laner, let's say a pro player against a not very good mid laner, someone that's not a pro player or he's not even very high rank. It can happen sometimes. And then the pro player destroys the other guy. But in an even skilled players, I think Tinker has the better matchup. Anyway, enough about that. People are not pausing. Why are people not pausing? There is a disconnected player in the game. Come on, bro. Pretty funny how this guy is disconnected, that he's still getting a lot of experience under the tower. But why is the game not paused? What is this? Where is your sport? Where is your... I forgot what the word is, so I'm just gonna say manners. Where are your manners? Oh, there we go. He reconnected. I think if I was the Pudge here, I would stack mid a lot. I think Abaddon pressures the offlane well enough by himself. Rubik and PL can't do much to the Abaddon. They simply just don't do well against him. shield is too strong, and two points on passive. So I think as a Pudge I would stack jungle, play around mid and stack jungle, because if you stack jungle for your mid laner, you can go get experience when he clears the stacks, or also you can be in the lane getting experience while he's clearing the stacks. You have two great options. On top of that, nowadays, after the newest patch, you know, 709, you get 15% gold when you stack a camp. If you're the one that stacked the camp and the mid laner clears it, you get 15% gold. Pretty nice. Alright, there is the Abaddon first blood.
And our great combat begins.
Looks like he's going Midas. He has 21 CS compared to the 9 from the Windranger. So Abaddon is doing much better than Windrunner on the offlane. He got first blooded, but it doesn't matter too much. It's okay, happens. It's not a surprise to see a offlaner die. Alright, so Tinker, when there is a Tinker in the game, he basically is the main focus of the game. The entire enemy team will be playing around the Tinker because of the way Tinker works. He pressures the map way too much, and you need catch to kill Tinker, so you can get pressure. You can take off the pressure from your map. Bounty Hunter gets picked off again. Very nice here. I mean, not again. Bounty Hunter gets picked off. That's the first time he died. So in the Dire team, they don't have that much catch for Tinker. They have Bounty Hunter that can track him. Yes, that can be annoying for Tinker, the track. But they don't have the very good heroes against Tinker. Very good heroes against Tinker are the... If you play support, Clockwork is amazing against Tinker. If you play mid lane, Storm Spirit is amazing against Tinker. Those are the hardest Tinker counters in the game, I'm pretty sure. Clockwork, Storm Spirit. Heroes that can jump him. Jump him really deep when he blinks into trees. And heroes that have ways of scouting him in the trees, you know. Clockwork can scout with Rocket, follow up with the hookshot. Storm Spirit can zip zap into the trees and scout with Remnant. Oh, this Abaddon might die here. He's level 5, so no ultimate yet. Okay, they don't want to chase. Nice TP reaction by the Pudge. There is gonna be the Shrine used. Bounty Hunter might get the snipe. Alright, very nice awareness from the Pudge. I don't know if he saw I don't know if he saw the bounty or he just expected the bounty to be there. But every time you have a low HP hero like Abaddon, and there is an enemy, there is a bounty hunter in the enemy team, that bounty hunter is probably around you. Wait, is OD really? No. Meteor Hammer on OD? That's the first time I see it. What is it? Astro into Meteor Hammer? It's not a bad combo, but I'm sure Force Staff or Blink Dagger are much more useful items for OD. And he will get them as well, eventually. He will get a Force Staff and Blink for sure. Every OD must have a Force or a Blink, or both. But he's going for Meteor Hammer first. So many Meteor Hammers. Or like people would say, Meme Hammer. because it was just a meme before, but now the item got buffed really hard, and it's a pretty good item on a lot of heroes now. I don't think it's just a meme anymore, man. I don't think it's just a meme anymore. Oh, nice dust again from the Pudge. He has hook. Let's see if they can get the bounty kill. There is the hook. Nice. Would have been great for Tinker to have the kill, you know. But it's okay. Pudge deserves the kill too. With 170 gold, he can buy another dust. So, it's pretty good. Abaddon almost has his Midas. At the same time though, not only that the Abaddon is having a good offlane to go Midas, at the same time he has a Tinker in his team. Tinker is really good at delaying pushes and making the game slower and extending the game if you're losing, and delay the enemy pushes if they are far ahead because of your ability to spam March machines and stop pushes with it. So going Midas with a Tinker in your team, it's not a bad idea. I don't disagree with Abaddon's Midas. It's greedy. Midas is greedy, but I don't really disagree with it in this game in particular. Otherwise, if there was no Tinker, I would probably disagree. So Rubik got his level 6. Let's see if he can make some big plays. Big plays for Rubik this game would be steal Fiend's Grip. It can definitely win you a fight. Also steal hook. You can hook people. Always very good ability to steal.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Pudge. No, it was not the Pudge. I don't know who it was, but someone dusted. I just heard a dust. Oh, it's a Radiance Wraith King. I like that. I like it. Because Radiance is good against PL. Nice. Just messing with the Tinker. Cancelling his TP. That's fine. Level 2 Shadow Walk. A lot of people... I play Bounty Hunter too, but I always max DOS. But what I started seeing people do recently is they max. Ooh, that almost. They don't really max Shadow Walk, but they get 2 points on it. DOS scales really well. DOS scales very well. On level 4, if it's maxed DOS on level 4, it deals 375 damage. It's actually insane. The second point of Shadow Walk gives you longer duration, but only 5 seconds longer duration. It's not that big of a deal. The other things don't matter much. 60 bonus damage, your first hit, it's meh. Fade time reduced by a little bit, kinda meh. I don't know if it... Whoa, that's a nice gank on the PL. I think Radiant are in a very good spot right now. Because what would be ideal for the Dire is go pressure the tier 1 bottom now. They took the tier 1 top. Now they could start playing around the tier 1 bottom.
Radiant's middle tower is under
and
attack.
This Windrunner is so rich. What happened to this guy? He has Phase Boot Drum. Both offlaners are so rich. What is going on? Oh, that's a dead Bane. There is the Meteor Hammer. Let's see how the Meteor Hammer is gonna work. Bounty Hunter dies bottom. They were diving the tower. They got stunned under the tower. The reason I say Radiant is in a really good spot right now is because Dire don't have heroes that can take towers very early against the Tinker. For example, Lycan, very popular hero dispatch. Lycan can take towers early against Tinker because Lycan has... Oh, look at the meteor hammer. Alright. Nice combo. Lycan, from his third ability passive and Helm of the Dominator gets a lot of HP regen, so you kinda ignore the March Machines. They don't deal that much damage to you. You don't care much about them. So Lycan is like the only hero probably in the game that can take towers early against Tinker. And they don't really have that. So as long as Tinker is alive and is able to spam March Machines around towers, everything is gonna be fine. Also, it's really dangerous to push against Pudge because... Oh, OD doesn't have ultimate. I was gonna say, I'm surprised he's not ulting. Because if OD had ultimate, this Pudge was dead for sure. Level 12, not even level 1 ultimate? That's kind of weird. I think he should have at least 1 point of ultimate. So it's pretty dangerous to push into the Radiant lineup. They have Pudge that can hook you deep behind the tower, and they have Tinker to spam March Machines. Tinker is TPing here, gonna get the Wind Ranger pick off. Maybe. Hook, nice hook. There we go. PL picked up the Diffusal Blade now, and Pudge gets the suicide. What a player. Tinker is keeping in. Brave King has ultimate. Needs to make sure he doesn't run out of mana. This is very dangerous for Brave King actually. Okay, he's dead. Yep. He was disabled by Rubik telekinesis. He couldn't use the... He couldn't use the thing, the magic one. Actually, I guess I was wrong. I was wrong. Or I was right what I was saying, that it's hard to push into Radiant's lineup. It's hard to push into Tinker and Pudge. But not if you kill them. Not if you kill them. The PL just got the free tier 2 tower bottom. And they also got the mid lane tier 1. But the Tinker is gonna come into play right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And for the Wraith King actually, it's a pretty hard game until he gets level 20. Level 20... If I was the Wraith King this game, my objective would be level 20. Sometimes you just... not sometimes. Every game the cores have this objective. Or this goal that will win them the game. In this case, for Wraith King, that's level 20. He needs the no reincarnation mana cost talent really badly. If he doesn't have it, he will never do anything in any fight. Because Wraith King just needs to get his ultimate off in a fight. Otherwise, he is very useless. And PL has Diffusal to burn mana. Plus, OD Arcane Orb, every hit steals intelligence. And stealing intelligence means he steals your mana. You lose mana. So it's very bad Wraith King game before level 20. Once he gets level 20, it's an easy game. Or at least a much better game. So I like that right now he's not trying to fight. He's just farming the jungle. He needs levels. And he needs farm. He's not trying to be part of any fights. And then the Tinker is just gonna do Tinker stuff. Oh, okay. Meteor Hammer. And that's a dead Tinker, isn't it? Wow.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Damn. Alright. Meteor Hammer OD. Well, that's a dead OD, I think. If Pudge lands a hook, that's a dead OD. Woo! Nice!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They lost
Radiant's
another
top
tier 2
is
tower.
under attack.
That's totally worth it for the OD. I would be happy with that as an OD. Or at least I would be like, seems good, not bad. Because I traded myself for the enemy mid laner for the Tinker. That takes away pressure from the map. When Tinker is dead, lanes are not constantly pushing into my towers. Plus my team took the tier 2 top, so it's okay. Oh, look at PL, he's not going Manta, he's going straight for the heart. Diffusal Yasha into the heart. He's gonna make himself and his illusions very, very tanky against the Tinker. Tinker is 1600 gold away from Aghanim Scepter. Oh, look at that. Is he gonna really... He has no ultimate this time. Oh, nice positioning by the Wraith King. Woo, nice. Wraith King is in the right place at the right time. And OD blinks out. It's okay because Wraith King saved Tinker. He saved Tinker. It's not too bad.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
I stopped talking about the supports. I was looking at the supports very early game. And then I kinda completely stopped talking about them and I was looking only at the cores. Only at the mid and safe laners. Actually, it doesn't have to be Wraith King. It's more Bane the one who has to do it. Being in the right place at the right time. Because Bane has amazing counter initiation. He has Fiend's Grip. So if Bane positions himself very well and Tinker blinks in and OD shows up, try to kill the Tinker, Bane can very easily turn that into a kill for the Tinker. But now Bane is dead. Shit happens. That's a track gold right there. Track gold. But definitely Bane can be the one killing OD. Well, Meteor Hammer on OD after this game does not seem too bad, does it? Meteor Hammer offers wave clear. So Meteor Hammer makes a lot of sense on heroes that don't have wave clear. For example, Nyx Assassin is pretty bad at clearing waves fast. His stun doesn't deal enough damage to clear the creep wave fast, and his right click is really bad. So that's why people buy Meteor Hammer on Nyx for wave clear. And also Nyx has a great setup with it. He has the stun. Oh, that's hard. When Pudge dies inside his base when the tier 2 tower is still alive, man, that's hard. Alright, Tinker in the house, boys. Definitely not easy to push into Radiant's team, because they have Tinker to defend it, and whoever Dire jumps on, whoever Dire initiates on, they can get saved by the Abaddon Shield or by the Bane Sleep. They are both good saving abilities. And how is Wraith King doing? Let's see. Level 18, working on that level 20 for that talent. Now Heart of Tarask is ready on PL. Manta style next item, typical item for PL. A lot of people go Sanjin Yasha PL actually. Manta is not a must every single game, that's for sure. But it is the item people go for the most. I mean, not the most, but like over Sanjin Yasha. A lot of people go Manta over Sanjin Yasha. And it's normal because on PL it makes sense. PL is an illusion hero and Manta gives you more illusions. And those illusions from Manta get your ultimate passive that can spawn other illusions. So, you know, it's illusion after illusion after illusion, and you know, it's one-man army. 50 million PL illusions just hitting you, and you don't know what's happening. Alright, Tinker just doing Tinker stuff. Bottom lane, gonna take some damage. And top lane is pushing in really hard as well. Wraith King pushes it. Was this a travel game for PL? Because OD doesn't really want to deal with push lanes constantly. So this could have been Boots of Travel game for PL. Power treads on PL are amazing, don't get me wrong. I prefer them most of the time. But when the enemy is constantly split pushing you, for example Tinker, Boots of Travel are very effective. Very low cooldown, much lower cooldown than a TP scroll. So you just TP from one tower to another and push out lanes. PL is a really good hero to deal with split pushers because while he pushes, he cannot get picked off while, you know, defending lanes. Sometimes when you are getting split pushed and you show up to defend the lane, you might die under the tower. Sometimes your tower is the most dangerous place to be. It's not the safest, sometimes it's the most dangerous one. But PL is very survival because of Doppelganger. A very low cooldown escape ability. Alright. Sticking together, Radiant team. Playing as 5 together. Talk about position 5 being buffed in 7.09. Look at Bane, he still has only brown boots cloaked at minute 26. Can't afford to finish a Glimmer Cape even. I'm not sure if this observer saw the smoke. No, it did not actually, no range. So this is smoked Radiant team. They're gonna run into the PL and they know which one is real. That's a very nice hook from the Rubik's. The stolen hook saving PL completely. Very, very well played right there. Very nice. The stolen hook saving PL. And the game is going back to normal now. Everything is back to normal. Tinker back to split pushing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Smart money.
Bounty is going for a pipe. Pipe against the Radiant team seems very good. Tinker is all magical damage except the laser. March machines and missiles are magical damage, so pipe is good against Tinker. Oh, OD! Let's see. OD again. He couldn't do it this time. Maybe there will be another chance. Maybe Tinker will TP in again. Who knows? Yeah, Tinker is TPing in again. But OD gave up. He goes middle. Meteor Hammer has very nice stats, man. Very nice stats. Gives 4 HP regen. And plus the Hurricane Pike HP regen, very good to sustain against Tinker March machines. And rockets and stuff. Guess who is level 20? The Wraith King is level 20 now. He does not care if he dies anymore because he's gonna respawn no matter what. Ultimate has no mana cost. So Dire team does get Roshan, but they lose the Wind Ranger in the fight. They did get Roshan though, so they are in a very good spot. Right now, the game should be around the Tinker. The game should be around the Tinker the entire time. And Tinker might have just made a game-losing mistake here. There is the Meteor Hammer, and Tinker is dead. He does have buyback on Tinker, and he's gonna have to use it. This actually could be... This could be game-winning for Dire right now. Picking off the Tinker there. Because now Tinker has to buy back. And if he doesn't have buyback on Tinker for a long time, it's very, very dangerous to play. Okay, that's a dead bounty hunter. Alright. 7,500 gold advantage for the Dire team. We are having a really interesting game right here, boys. 7.5k gold advantage for Dire. What the Dire team needs to do right now to win the game, pick off the Tinker. You kill Tinker, he has no buyback. He's gonna have additional respawn time. Probably like 2 minutes respawn time, or at least 100 seconds. At least a minute and a half. Oh, very nice hook by the Pudge. OD Aegis is gone now. And let's see if they can kill him a second time. Nice, that's a second kill on the OD. Perfect. Now they can get towers. Oh, PO is getting chased. Double Gator is up. Everybody is very low mana on Radiant. You gotta be careful here. Oh, nice hook. Wraith King ultimate is down. It's only 40 seconds cooldown. It's not that big of a deal. But they have to retreat right now. BKB on the Windrunner. Remember, this is dead Pudge. Tinker did not die. The most important hero for Radiant didn't die. This is a really good observer over here for the Dire team. This observer can pick off Tinker. They cannot push right now. OD is dead for another 5 seconds. Until he respawns, he will not have enough time to join the push, so no push. The game is back to normal. Definitely main focus in the game is the Tinker. I'm gonna put the camera to follow Tinker for the rest of the game. Let's do that. Because for the Radiant, he is their main hero to extend the game and stuff. For the Dire, he's the main hero to gank. Dire wants to kill this Tinker. If they don't kill this Tinker, the push is going to be impossible. And he's getting a Lincoln Sphere. Is that the play? Lincoln Sphere? On the what kills you from the Dire team is single target abilities. A Rubik single target telekinesis that gets blocked by Lincolns. OD kills you with you know, Astro to set up Meteor Hammer, so Lincolns blocks Astro. Yeah, Lincoln seems okay. Ooh, Wraith King gonna need more damage. No hook there. Okay, Windrunner gets Speed Grip. Bane is gonna die. Tinker has to be very careful to not die because he has no buyback. And now PL is gonna die. So much AoE damage coming out from the Wraith King, Radiance and Mjolnir. This guy's itemizing really well. These items on Wraith King are extremely good when you're playing against illusions. When you're playing against a Phantom Lancer. Otherwise, this Wraith King build would not be that perfect. You would be very squishy. I like the Radiance on Wraith King a lot, but you know, after that getting like an AC is very nice. But in this case, you don't care. You just want as much AoE. You want to itemize against the PL. OD doesn't have a BKB, so it can easily be disabled and stuff. Oh, OD proving how good he is against Abaddon. OD is extremely good against Abaddon. Oh wow, that's a big OD. Windrunner gonna die again. Or maybe not. He's actually fine. OD blinks in aggressively. Fudge, dead Fudge. 56 intelligence stolen. OD wants to keep going right now. And they can for sure catch this Bane. He has no TP even. So a blink from OD and this Bane is dead.
Must be dreaming.
Alright, 3 heroes from Radiant dead. I still don't think Dire can push though. They all have buybacks. And as long as Wraith King and Tink are alive, everything is fine. March machines, missiles, lasers. Oh, the split push coming out. The split push is a good thing. Bounty Hunter goes down on the mid lane and Wraith King loses his ultimate. But don't worry, it's only 40 seconds cooldown. Alright, that's not bad. Not bad. Destroying the tier 3 tower. Now they can destroy the shrines and play for next Roshan. Good stuff.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Mere coin. Regeneration.
No BKB on the OD. A little bit surprising. Hex is very important for OD to have. It's a very good item, so you can pick off heroes and kill heroes. But he needs that BKB at this point, because you can get hit by a random OD laser and you will miss every attack. OD is the kind of hero that if you're not attacking, you're not dealing any damage. Zero.
My thanks.
You only deal damage by attacking with Arcane Orb. It's not like Wraith King where if he gets kited for a bit, you know, damage, like Radiance and Mjolnir are gonna deal a lot of damage. OD needs to right click people. So you may get hit by a random laser that jumps from another hero because, you know, Aghanim Scepter makes laser jump on many targets. BKB on the Wraith King now. Oh, this is not good. Oh, that's okay. He's not gonna die. There's a Shiva's now on Abaddon. Shiva's another great item. I like how well Radiant are itemizing against PL. Shiva's is another great item against PL. It slows all the illusions and it damages the illusions. Just small but effective ways of recognizing which is the real PL, which one is the real. The Radiance burn damage, the Mjolnir lightnings, the Shiva's guard, just small but very effective ways, and when they are put all together, it's extremely good at killing all the PL illusions and recognizing which one is real, so you can focus him. The PL now has a butterfly and he will be a lot harder to kill. at this point. He has a BKB against the Tinker, and he has Butterfly against the physical damage right hooks. Alright, PL with the BKB focusing Fudge. Brave King dies once, ultimate is used, reincarnation. Now the BKB is used and he's gonna die a second time. He's just taking so much damage from everybody. Very nice OD ultimate. And Tinker couldn't really kill everybody. He was sitting in the back and spamming spells as much as possible. And now he gets picked off with no buyback. Is this the end of the game? Is this how it ends? By a team fight in front of Radiant's base? Is this how it actually ends? They can easily get Mega Creeps here or go straight throne. Yep, Windrunner is YOLOing on the throne. Yep, that's the play right there. Meteor Hammer. Windrunner with the second Meteor Hammer for more pushing. Alright, game is over. No buyback on Tinker. And no buyback on Wraith King. Game's over. That's it. Wow. Damn. That was a really interesting one. It's either kill the Tinker and then push, or kill his team and Tinker has to defend alone. If Tinker's team is dead and he has to defend alone, it's really hard. It's really hard to defend 1v5. So then he just dies and throne is dead too. Wow, very nice. The OD Meteor Hammer though. Wow. This OD did so much though. He was pretty good. OD and PL, the better carries from this game. Wraith King and Tinker couldn't win. The Bane had 1.7k net worth. Eesh. He spent 3,000, almost 4,000 gold in support items. 24 sentries against the Bounty Hunter. Man, that's insane. So many sentries. And he might have made Bounty Hunter's game hard and, you know, get a lot of pickoffs on Bounty Hunter out of those sentries. But he was so poor. He did not have a single item. Yep. Sometimes position 5 supporting life is really hard. Yep, it is. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like on the video. It helps out a lot. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I upload videos almost every day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video where I play OD with Meteor Hammer. Just kidding. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Good luck and have fun playing games.